In this video, I'd like to show you how to use the remote control function to control an NDI streamer from any connected computer directly from Vertex. We use our device model to control NDI streamers. So the easiest way is to go to Devices, type in NDI, and you'll find a device called the NDI Streamer. Add it to the project, and in your devices, you will now find the Vertex NDI Streamer control. So now the first thing we have to do, we have to go to our remote system and configure it to actually start the NDI streamer. This is quite easy. If you have Vertex installed on the system, it will automatically be discovered. You can see here it's my Razor with its IP address. I can do a right click and I can now say I would like to, where is it hiding? Start the NDI streamer. There we go. As soon as I do that, I'm now just going to show you a pip. That's our remote session member, which the NDI streamer has been started. I can now go to Devices, go to my NDI device, and here I have an empty field for its IP address. I can simply type in the IP of the system I'm using. If you're not sure what the IP is, you'll actually be finding it under your Systems tab. Here you can see the IP, and type it in here. And then up here we have a reconnect button, which will connect the device. And if I go into my device view, I now have a little green icon showing me this device is connected. So I can now look at my streams. This is one I made for Jan called Hello Jan. I can enable it. I'll disable screen number 2 and I'll disable screen number 3. We don't need those. I'm just going to want stream number 1 to stream my display 0. That's the first display. It's a notebook, so that's the only display I'll be seeing. I can then jump back into my Systems tab, go to my system number 1. This is one I'm working on locally here, and do a rescan for video inputs. This rescans the network to find all the connected NDI inputs as well. If you maybe had any changes on your input cards, it would rescan the hardware input cards as well. But here you can now see I'm sending my Hello Jan feed, which I've defined over here. I can now grab it, add to the project, go to my content, drop it on the timeline, and in 1, 2, 3, we have the NDI feed from my notebook inside of Vertex. There we go. And now I can actually dynamically, for example, control my region of interest. I can jump into here and say I would only want to see 640 by 480 pixels, and I already get a region of interest. I can now, for example, say I would like to move it over 50 pixels. So you can dynamically control what your streamer is doing. And of course, you can also use the Vertex scripting language to script all of these commands, put them into queues, put them into buttons, do whatever you would like to do. So it's a very easy way to remote control NDI streaming devices. Enjoy!